Hi, I'm Bonnie Annis, and I am here from the Northumberland Central Chamber of Commerce. Today, I am talking to Megan Carr, who is the one and only Business Development Officer at the Ganaraska Financial Credit Union here in Cobourg. And we've had a couple minutes to chat before starting this video, and I think you're going to find her delightful. And I don't know if you would expect that from someone from a financial institution to be delightful, so you're going to see for yourself. So, Megan, I understand that you have worked your way up at the credit union from a teller, and then they saw that you had gifts to connect with people, and they put you in a role that doesn't involve paperwork because, like me, we don't do paperwork, and that you connect with people.
Thank you. Yes, so I'm the business development officer for the credit union. I really enjoy my job. Like it's something that I feel I was born to do, actually. I started off as a teller, so I really got used to kind of the members and who the members were and how to kind of interact with those members as well. I'm from England, so coming from a different country into Canada was really, really unique and interesting. But I was really embraced with open arms, and I've been doing this job now for about 7 years, actually, and I really, really enjoy it. I get to meet a lot of people.
I
So,
bet you do.
yeah.
So, speaking of members, your credit union is a member of the Chamber of Commerce. And I'd like to ask you how you feel that your connection with the Chamber brings value to you and to your business.
The chamber has been fantastic and exemplary in actually bringing business to our credit union. We recently hosted a business after five actually at our Cobourg branch, and we had not only a wonderful time, but we made some fantastic connections. We have tons of different resources at the credit union: lending, bank accounts, business accounts, community accounts, personal accounts, credit cards. We have the lot. And we met so many people that were
Right.
looking for those different services. We had some charcuterie out, we had staff stay. It was just a really lovely
Yes.
networking event. Without the chamber, we wouldn't have been able to do that. We're a busy
They
credit union.
really facilitate that. They
Yes,
really facilitate
mm,
community, and we're very fortunate here to have that.
absolutely.
So, um, your role is building relationships. Clearly, a 5 minute conversation with you reveals that is what you are all about. So, you would say then that your membership in the chamber facilitates your ability to build relationships with our community. What community do you serve? You've got a Cobourg branch, and where does that reach out to?
Yeah, so we have a Port Hope and Coburg branch. The branch actually, the credit union originated in Port Hope. We're celebrating our 80th year very shortly.
Amazing.
Um, the chamber has just provided us an opportunity to get in front of people that we may not have gotten in front of without the chamber.
So, a lot of
Um,
awareness.
a lot of awareness. You guys are very open to different things. Like if I say, I'm interested in doing this networking event, or can you help me publicize this thing that I've got going on?
So, I want to talk about that too
Mm,
because um, you do some really interesting things. And things that maybe other financial institutions aren't able to do because they don't have the same community connections that you do. So I would like to ask you, from your unique vantage point in the community as a credit union, what can you bring to our community? What kind of programs and education can you bring?
Yeah, so back in 2023, actually, tail end of 2022, we started facilitating financial literacy workshops for children, teens, and young adults. We've found such great success from those, getting in front of people who actually just need education with money. There's not a lot of education that's provided at a financial institution that isn't a credit union. We're very small. We have two branches. I'm the business development officer, so I'm able to go
The
and
one and
network with,
only.
and I really enjoy just meeting people
Right.
and getting out
Where do
there
you
and
think the
teaching.
gap is with youth? What do you think that they are missing in terms of financial knowledge? And has that changed from, generation or two ago? What's different now?
I think, unfortunately, because everything is so technology based, we're relying a lot on social media to give us the answers, and we can't rely on that. as a
You're saying
small
that what you see on social media
is
isn't true?
no,
Is this what
that's
you're saying?
yes, I know it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Shocking.
I know. But being able to come into the credit union and actually walk in and speak to somebody, we know you by name. You know, we
Right.
really get to know your habits, your financial habits. So we look after you. You know, we've had members come in before that are genuinely concerned about a transaction that's say come out of their account. We're able to then look and verify that, ask questions. Let's make sure you are kept safe. And that brings me
Mm,
to our scam or fraud
mm.
awareness seminars that I also do for seniors. We've gotten in front of the Legion, Harwood Hall, Probus, Inner Wheel, like tons of community
I
organizations.
would say it's a hallmark of our community that we
Yes,
do tend to have a larger, older adult population.
yes.
And would you say that they are more susceptible to fraud?
Yes, I think that seniors are very genuinely trusting.
Hmm.
You know, I'm a trusting person, you know, and so for a senior, it's really hard to determine what's real and what isn't. There's some awful scams out there, particularly with telephone and
Hmm.
mobile cellular devices as well. So I go, I educate the members, and then I'm able to actually give them an idea of what our credit union could offer them at the end of my seminar, which is really lovely. You know, we always say that we will travel as well. We serve Northumberland County, but if there's anybody else looking, even in the surrounding areas, to
You'll
get
go
that
help them.
education, we will go and help.
You don't think about that. When you think about a financial institution, you think, well, they're there to take my money or give me interest or give me a loan, but you don't think of them as a member of the community. And it's actually, I have goosebumps thinking
Oh,
about this.
thank you.
And I feel like maybe I need to make some different choices with my finances.
Well, you know, I always say we can never force anybody to make the switch, but when you do make the switch, even a tiny little bit, and you try us out, nobody ever looks back. You
No,
know, obviously, I'm supposed to say that, I'm supposed to be biased, but I genuinely believe in the credit union system. I think it's so unique and it's very different to a bank. It's very
very
different to a bank.
different.
And for Ganaraska Financial Credit Union, we're not for profit. So all the money we get into the credit union gets recycled back out and funded for mortgages.
I did not know that they were
Yeah, we're
nonprofit.
not for profit. So
Wow.
basically, you know, obviously everybody gets paid to do their job, but we're not commission based either. That's the other thing. So when I'm sat in front of you and I'm saying to you, would you like this credit card? It's not, there's no real advantage to me personally, but it's an advantage to you to get that card. So I'm helping you
Okay, that's a
get what you
really
need.
different business model. And as
Very.
someone who's been a business owner, I've been a business owner a long time. Um, I think that there's a real advantage knowing that, and I think I'm fairly astute financially,
Yeah.
been had a business for a long time, but I think I look at my children and I look at what they need to know and how to keep themselves safe and how to, my children are also entrepreneurs
Yeah.
and how do they keep their businesses safe. And I'm so thrilled that you've taken the time to have this brief interview with us today. And I would like to ask you one final question that is probably my favorite question because I feel like you can learn a lot about people from some uniquely phrased questions. So I would like to ask you if you could have a superpower for one day, what would that be and what would you do with it?
I can relate it to the credit union. I
Okay.
always bring it back to that. I think if I was able to duplicate myself
Okay.
and some of the other staff and go around in one day to as many people as we possibly could in Northumberland County with that education piece,
Just get out to more
not
people.
salesy, not trying to get anything out of it. It's purely just for those people. That's what I would do.
That's a
But
really,
unfortunately, I cannot replicate myself.
no, you
Clothing
can't
is
clone.
not
Yeah.
existing at this time.
Although if
It
you're
may.
walking around downtown Cobourg and you see Megan and then you turn around and you see Megan again, you will know that she has accomplished
We've done it.
her dream.
My dream. You know, I started with the credit union when I was 21. I'm 29 today. I'm in my last year of my
Happy
20s.
birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
But you know, it's been my whole life to work at the credit union. You know, we are backed by such a wonderful CEO. She leads us, she helps us, she just gives us so much knowledge and encouragement and confidence to do the job. And it's more than a job. It's a family.
I am so thrilled that we could give you this opportunity to talk about what you do. I am hoping, I love this project that we're
It's
doing,
wonderful.
getting our YouTube channel off the ground, and you are one of our first interviewees.
Oh, well, thank
And
you.
because we want to explain to people about unique businesses and the differences that they bring. And I think that what's amazing about this is that we can bring this knowledge to our community, and for people who don't understand that they're not just another bank, they can do something different. And that if you can't get to us, maybe we can bring people to you. And I think that's important.
Yeah, and I think, there's always that we share the same goal of trying to grow in our community. We
Yes,
both offer different services, but the goal is the same. We want growth. We want to be able to offer these services. And without the chamber, we wouldn't have achieved what we have achieved in certain areas of our business. The chamber has been absolutely wonderful in that way.
I'm
So we
thrilled.
really appreciate you for everything you do. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, Megan, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.